To give you guys a little bit of an insight, I normally plan out what I want to talk about throughout the entire day, and there are two videos today that had to go up based on the ridiculous shit that has happened since I sat down to record, and now this final video here, because this just dropped as I was about to cut a video about the cabinet positions for Biden that he's appointing, because, oh my god, if you look at all the fucking black pillars out there right now, listen, I am that close to never logging onto Twitter again. It does fuck all for my promotion of my channel, and I get far more engagement and a better class of people out there. There are a couple of people that I do enjoy over on Twitter before I continue shitting on them, by the way. But like I was saying there, I get way better engagement and a whole bunch of more positive reception over on Parler. But god damn, is there a bunch of fucking people already just shitting the bed already, because you seen the exact same reaction yesterday for when Sidney Powell left the team, and then in the morning they were nowhere to be found when she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pursue my own shit based on what I know here, and I don't have to collaborate with them anymore, but I'm still fighting for the American people. And as we seen here earlier, there was the administrator for the General Services Admission, the GSA. Yeah, Emily Murphy, chief administrator. So I guess she's the head secretary there. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. And Trump's doing a really bad dictator impression right now by allowing the transition to occur between him and the Biden team. But you know what else is still going on right now? All of the lawsuits everywhere. And they're still recruiting lawyers. So holy fuck, people who think that the sky is falling right now. Listen, guys, this entire election, it was a bit of a long shot, but all of the legal cases are still in place. I've seen people cite the Pennsylvania lawsuit got thrown out, but guess what? It goes to the Court of Appeals, it goes to the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, and then it goes to the Supreme Court of the United States. So it might have been thrown out by one partisan hack judge who was an Obama appointee and a part of the Federalist Society, which is just another neocon think tank. Anyways, so that really doesn't mean fuck all. So enough with the black pilling, okay? Stop thinking that everything is going to be fucking over whenever anything doesn't break Trump's way. Jesus fucking Christ, you people. Stand for something or fall for anything. Anyways, yeah, let's read this Rebel News breakdown. So we're going to go to a Canadian right-leaning news source, which in and of itself is about the smallest minority of people you could possibly find. And it'll talk about the contested election. A little bit of a mindfuck here, but this entire day has been a bit of a mindfuck. In a sober Monday night post, and I also had to pull this one up because it is just full of fucking doomerish predictions. Donald Trump has announced he is allowing the United States General Services Admission, which I've never heard of prior to about an hour ago, to begin to prepare the White House for Joe Biden. Somebody should just play the Undertaker's theme just in the background. In a Twitter thread, Trump invited Emily Murphy, chief administrator of the GSA, to officially begin the transition of offices. Fight, and I believe we will prevail. Nevertheless, in the best interest of our country, I'm recommending that Emily and her team do whatever needs to be done with regards to initial protocols, and have told my team to do the same, Trump tweeted. It's just so sad right now. Trump's tweets maintain the suggestion that his legal cases will continue, despite many of them already having been dismissed or dropped by Trump's legal team themselves. Yesterday, the Trump team lost their case in Pennsylvania to block a Biden win, but has since appealed. Trump's announcement means the GSA can officially recognize Joe Biden as the winner of the 2020 presidential election. Holy fuck, what a bunch of sad sacks. By law, Joe Biden and his proposed team would have been unable to access transition funds and resources for president-elect until the GSA recognized his authority. As a result, last week Joe Biden began crowdfunding his transition financing, asking supporters to pitch into his fund. Trump's direction to Emily Murphy has now opened the door for Biden's formal recognition and the ability for he and his team to access those financial and staffing resources. And here's the lovely woman who's been in charge. In a two-paragraph letter, Murphy reveals she received online threats by phone and by mail, and my safety and my family, my staff, and even my pets in an effort to coerce me to making this determination prematurely. And that is in regards to handing over $6.3 million available to, the Joe Biden team. So she was coerced, like how the election officials in Michigan were coerced as well. Even in the face of thousands of threats, I always remained committed to polling the law, she added. The letter also reveals that Murphy will begin supplying the Biden team with transition-related information, documents, and access. However, she makes a distinction that the actual winner of the presidential election will be determined by the electoral process detailed in the Constitution. Exactly, and that's what those fuckers over at Rebel Media, who I normally like, but whoever was writing that, Ashley something or other, let's call this bitch out by name, Anna Slats, whatever. Guys, it's not the end of the world. This is merely just a sign of good faith, at least coming from one side, that, if these legal proceedings do in fact fail, what the fuck ever, right? It's not going to mean dick all in the fucking end game, because Biden won't have enough electoral votes, or he won't have the proper House delegation to continue with this. So keep your chin up. Honestly, this isn't the fucking end of the world. Enough already. Hopefully that is your white pill for the day if you came across this information. Take it all with a grain of salt. All of this online shit is not real life, guys. And don't put so much stock in fucking politics anyways. You'll just drive yourself nuts. I thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.